Dawn Atkinson, and I am here with Sexy Hair. We are behind the scenes at America's Beauty Show in Chicago. I'm so excited because I'm going to share with you a little bit about our brand new curling iron that we've launched for 2017. We had some amazing original tools, but we wanted to bring forward all the things that were great and bring forward some new things about the tools as well to make them even better. So I'm going to be doing just a traditional curl set, barrel curl set on my lovely model Nora here, and just talk about the features along the way and what makes it great. So I'm going to be using our Vibrant Sexy Hair Color Lock Hairspray. It's very, very humid here today, and the hair has been, frizzy and very staticky. So this is going to give me a little bit of extra hold while I'm curling her hair. So I'm just doing a traditional barrel set, and I'm using about the width of the curling iron. The curling iron is a 1 inch in width. So I have my sections are about 1 inch in width as well, and I want those to be right on base with my curls. So I'm taking the hair right up into the wand, and I'm going to wrap the hair around the wand, giving it a slight amount of twist as I go. And so what those twists are going to do is really give that a really beautiful, almost a Hollywood kind of wave set. And I think it's going to be really, really beautiful when we're done. Now, once I have that curl locked in, I'm just going to pin that into place. And I want to make sure those curls have a chance to really cool down. Now, what makes this curling iron very different is it has silicone strips in the side of the iron. So you can see one on each side. Has a full length of a 5-inch wand, which is great because now we no longer have the clamps that interrupt in the space that we need when we're using that wand. And you can see that the clamp is very slimline, which allows me to use it as a traditional wand, or I can just use it as a normal curling iron. Now, what the silicone strips do when you're curling the hair is it adds a slight amount of micro tension onto the hair as I'm curling. And so I kind of think of it like, when you are doing like ribbon curls for like gift bags, and you run the scissors through the ribbon and it keeps the ribbon like real tight, like the tighter that you run the scissors through, the tighter the curl and the tighter the bounce. Same thing when you're curling with an iron that has these silicone strips. You're going to get a lot more memory in the curl, and the curl is going to be a lot more long lasting and really bouncy. Another great thing too is that we have the dual ceramic heaters in the iron, and what that's going to do is really help eliminate any like extra static electricity and frizz. So I'm just working through with my color lock spray, and as I'm wrapping the hair, you'll notice that I'm wrapping it towards the face. Now what that's going to do when I'm wrapping it towards the face is it's going to open the hair up away from the face, okay? Because what that's doing is giving my curls lift, and then it's going to work away from the face. Now when I get to the opposite side, I want it to drape more on her forehead, almost like a faux fringe. So I'll be curling the hair away from the face. So I'm just going to lock that in with my clip, and then I'm going to work to the other side. Now you'll notice in the back she's already preset, and I just did a traditional brick lace set in the back. So I just started at the crown and did one curl, and then I just brick laid, doing 2 on the sides, going back to the middle, 2 on the sides, and so on. And this is going to give me a beautiful natural look when I take the pins out. So again, because I want it draping over her forehead, you'll notice that now I'm curling and I'm wrapping the hair away from the face. And you'll see how the hair is just slightly twisted as I'm working that through the wand. And that's going to give me a beautiful wave set rather than like a traditional curl set. What's great though about this curling iron, like I said, you can use it as just a wand and wrap it completely around the entire iron. Or you can just do a traditional curl set as well, a traditional barrel curl where you take the hair and come all the way out to the end and then wrap it up. But the set that I'm doing right now is perfect for somebody that wants to have a little bit more lift at the root level roots to ends, because you can see that I'm getting that curl right up to the section that I'm working on. I already have that lift and curl. Now this iron goes up to 430 degrees. It has an automatic shut off, so we never have to worry, did we leave the iron on when we left the salon? Did we leave the iron on when we left home in the morning and we have to run back? No more of that. It's going to shut off in a flat 1 hour. And it has instant heat recovery. So I know that if it shuts off, especially when I'm working behind the chair, sometimes you go to, grab your iron and you're like, oh, dang it, it's off. It's going to take like 5 minutes to heat up. No more of that. It has the instant heat recovery. So it's going to come back on at the temperature that I left off at. And it's going to heat up very, very quickly, which I love. Also, the cord on this iron is a 9-foot cord. So that's great for especially situations like this where we're behind the scenes and sometimes, our outlet is across the room and we need to start, extension cords and all of that. Now with the 9-foot cord, I have a lot of mobility, whether I'm in the salon or at home or, in a situation like this behind the scenes. So my last curl, just wrapping around the wand. And if she had really, really thick hair and I just wanted to clamp that down right there at the base, I can put my finger right here at the end. I have this heat control tip. This doesn't get hot at all. So I don't have to worry about, like with traditional wands, when you want to hold that hair down, you don't have anywhere to put those fingers to clamp on. There with the tip, it's not going to burn my fingers. So I'm just going to let those go ahead and cool. I'm going to take out the back curls. While these are cooling, I am going to top those off with just a little bit of Soy Touchable. This hairspray is my 3-in-1 favorite spray, especially if I'm on location and I only have the opportunity to use one spray, because it can be used as a setting spray as well as a working spray and a finishing spray. So I'm just taking these curls out here one by one. It's been so exciting. This is day 2 of America's Beauty Show, and it's so exciting in Chicago. We're always seeing tons of inspiration, and it's not only inspiring for our guests, but even for us artists that are working all day and seeing what other manufacturers are bringing to the table. It's so amazing, seeing all the beautiful, beautiful hair. And it's been really, really fun. So we still have today and tomorrow, and I'm really excited to see what the rest of the weekend brings. So you see how those curls really have a lot of bounce, right? And what is giving it that bounce are those silicone strips that are in the iron. This is what's giving it that tension that's allowing the hair to bounce right up. See, very, very bouncy. And you can see how the curls are super polished and shiny. Those dual ceramic heaters in the curling iron is what's keeping the hair very smooth, very polished, less static electricity. So now I'm just going to drop these down as well. See how coily and beautiful those are? You can see they're really strong. The memory is great with this iron. Alright, we'll take these out. Now, before I brush through with my paddle brush, I want to spray a little bit of my Rose Elixir. Now, Rose Elixir is from Vibrant Sexy Hair, and this is an aerated shine spray. Now, you can see that it adds this beautiful glisten to the hair, but it's not super artificial, so it's not like a high gloss. And this is going to be great when you're brushing out any of your curl sets. It's going to keep your work really, really clean and polished. And now I'm just going to brush through, starting right up at the base of my curls and brushing all the way through, coming back to the nape. Because it is humid, I'll use a little bit more of my Rose Elixir just to how the curls just still want to bounce right up. So to recap my set, as I'm continuing to brush this out, I just parted off the front from the back. And in the back, I started doing a brick lay set. Brick lay meaning I take one in the middle and then I work down to the sides, one in the middle, to the sides, and so forth. Pin those into place. We can allow those to cool. And then around the front, I just parted her hair in her natural part. That's really important when you're doing curl sets, that you're giving her like where her hair naturally wants to live. And then I just drop down those curls after I set, and I can start to mold those curls into place. And just to give it a little bit more interest, I want to add a little bit of an accessory over to her left side. Usually when I'm adding accessories, I'll add them to the lighter side. So we have our heavier side with the curls. Brushing that out really nice and smooth. But you can see even with that curl, it wants to bounce up. With those silicone strips, I'm getting that really strong memory with my curls. Okay? And then over on my lighter side, I love these crazy combs. So for me, I can't say how old I am, but these were like so in when I was really little, and kind of like the banana clips, right? These crazy combs. I got these like at the like CVS, or maybe it was Walgreens, I don't know. But anyways, you gotta get these combs because they're a great way to just add a small accessory, very, very simple, over to your side profile. And you're just gonna comb that right in. And I actually used this on main stage yesterday for one of my looks. And I love this because it just gives just a little bit more of an interest, but very, very simple. It's super inexpensive. Then I'm just blocking that in with my Color Lock spray. If I do need to get just a little bit more polishing on the ends, go ahead, pick up your Rose Elixir. It's not going to weigh the hair down at all. It's very, very lightweight. And what's great about Rose Elixir too is that you can use it even on the skin. So for me, when I'm traveling a lot, sometimes I forget my lotion in my bag. I can just get out my Rose Elixir and spray that on my legs or my skin just to re-moisturize. It's really, really great. So I love this curl set because it's something that's super commercial, super wearable, no matter if you're going out on the town or just, you know, a day at work and you want to look really, really classic and chic. This is going to be that perfect curl set. I hope you love what I shared with you about our brand new curling iron, and I encourage you to try it. Available at Salon Centric, and a really, really great deal, and you'll have an opportunity to really try them out too. So thank you guys so much on behalf of Sexy Hair. It's so great to see you guys all behind the scenes and all the fun here at America's Beauty Show in Chicago, and to BehindTheChair.com. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have an